Welcome to the most disliked show on YouTube.
Arthur Quitter was arrested yesterday. This is Wednesday that I'm talking to you. Last night for skipping a court appearance for his drug arrest in May. So Arthur Quitter said that the reason is he had a bad communication with his lawyer. So hopefully it all gets worked out. On a side note, a different lawyer, a friend, something Barbarella, that used to appear on the Howard Stern's show, wrote a heartfelt letter to Arthur Quitter offering to pay for his, what do you call that? When you go and live in that house and get sober with other people. What do you call that when you go get sober with people?
Say again?
When somebody's on drugs and they go get sober with someone? They have like therapists and stuff and they get clean. Do you know what that is? What that's called?
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's it called?
What? What is your question?
The question that I asked you about where you go get sober with people when they're therapists and doctors and rehab center. Okay. So this other lawyer, so I guess who's not his acting lawyer, said this guy should be his lawyer, right? It seems like he has better communication with him. I mean, this guy's sending him letters, open letters. The other guy, apparently he can't get a hold of him. So that should be your lawyer, Arthur Quitter. Gosh, I'm so worried about his nose. You think he can smell anything? If there's one sense that you can do without, it's probably smell. It's not a great sense, although it affects your taste. And it is tied to memory that, but imagine being blind. That'd be horrible. But I'm very worried about Arthur Quitter's nose. There has to be some sort of surgery that he can do to repair that thing. You do drugs long enough and something like this happens. I was lucky. I was never arrested. Never got a DUI. I went to, when you're too drunk, I went to that once. So it was a detox that I went to, and I must have got in there around 12:30. The bar wasn't ready to close yet. It was still pretty hopping. And so I must have gotten in there at 12:30, and I probably got out at 12:30 in the afternoon because I probably slept 8 hours. And I remember people just kept leaving. Oh, it's time for you to go. Time for you to go. And I was like the last one there. And finally, like I think it must have been 12:30 in the afternoon. Finally, they let me leave. That had to have been when it was. That is not. I don't remember, but I figure that's probably the case. I probably slept for 8 hours, and then there was like 3 hours of just waiting. So I must have blown a .24 according to this. I don't remember. I was highly emotional. I wasn't to the point of vomiting, but I started crying. So that might explain it. 12 hours in there, in at 12:30 a.m., out at 12:30 p.m. Because what they did is they doubled it. Or no, they divided it in half. So if it's .24, you're in for 12 hours. That would make sense. .08, 4 hours.
Please remember to subscribe and hit the dislike button at the bottom of the page. Contribute on the About screen of the channel by clicking on the PayPal button.